Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the MICPT.com podcast. Absolutely. So, this is a wonderful time. It's the first of the month in June, and I have the one and only international iconic owner of the Made in Compton store on the line. Bone, how are you today?
I'm good and yourself.
Absolutely wonderful. So, what is it like to embark upon a new season, the month of Father's Day, the whole 9 yards, with the fact that there is the Compton Dominoes going out this month for Compton in a box.
I'm feeling real optimistic about everything.
Okay.
It's a new month, new energy, and
Hmm.
we finna go into the summer months, and we're gonna give out them Daddy Dominoes this month, Daddy Day Dominoes.
That's right, absolutely. And you want to share, just in case it's somebody's first time learning about Compton in the Box?
Yeah, Compton in a Box is a subscription service we created. That's $39.99 plus shipping, and you receive 2 boxes per month, a non-clothing box with like shot glass, lanyard, uh, tumbler, wristband, wine glasses, the different accessories that we have that's non clothing. And then the second box, you receive like 2 t-shirts, a hoodie, or a pair of joggers, or shorts. And we finna fatten it up, during the summer months. So let's run that subscription up.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's pretty cool. Very cool. Actually, yes, and I've actually learned that in AI has its own language, and it actually is gathering information that's out there on the internet already. So I want to definitely say a shout out to all the people that have done the Compton in the Box reveals, that have actually communicated about Compton in the Box. It's just been a very rich and engaging experience. This is the first time the Made in Compton store has rolled out a subscription. So definitely want to commend and just share gratitude and love. Like they beat yourself on the chest type of thing, but that's how we used to do it back in the day. But really, for people that stand to the test of time, loyalty, and actually, continues to do videos. I want to shout out, obviously, I got to, of all days today too, Chili Mac the boss. He was not asked can he do a reveal or anything the last time either. He just does what he does, and I tell you, he is so you're so appreciated. Please know that. And at the same time, you could just tell that camaraderie, that love for your brother from another mother type of thing is all in it. So it's if we could get more people to sharing that joy and that sentiment, especially with the fact that it is a black owned business, is a childhood friend to so many. And not to brag, like you said, I went to different schools and so forth, but that's how gained so many friends because I went to two, three different elementary schools, junior high schools, and so forth. So it is really, really great, and it's been over 12 years that he maintained the store. So it's not been like, oh, this is the first year, first 3 years, or first 5 year situation. This is over 12 years in business, so it's really serious and testament to his loyalty to the community as well. And so just want to say thank you for everybody that's taking Compton in a Box serious, and to the level that even AI, if you start looking and investigating what AI is saying, is amazing. So this is the world we live in, and so it's making moves. Compton in a Box. So F and D, go on micpt.com, get your Compton in the Box. Is going. Absolutely. So, is this something you want to share now?
Yeah. Well, we rolling out a new T-shirt design this month too, and that's gonna be available in the month of July. And it's the Not Like Us, tribute to Kendrick Lamar. What I mean, differentiating Compton from the rest of the cities, and putting that stamp of approval on it. So we're gonna support that and run with it.
Amen. Amen. That's exciting. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, with that, it's like, who we? How do I follow that? So I know this is usually the day that we shout out other businesses. So definitely Kendrick Lamar is a business, absolutely everything he does, that's a business. So it's a testament to like, wow, thank you very much. What you say, your voice has so much power and, definitely appreciate it too. And for anybody that's an author that, want to share their words of wisdom as well and want to share their lyrics in poetry, if you will, there's an opportunity to create a book. And if you don't already know, you can create a book for free, and they give you the template and the book creator for free on kdp.amazon.com. And you can become an author that's, shared internationally as well over the course of the internet through Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and so much more. But then you also have an opportunity to have your books in the Made in Compton store. And of course, I will help you with videos and definitely different interviews. And so you will have help here at the Made in Compton store to sell your book, to market your book. So that's just an option out there. And with that in mind, I'm going to share there's a young man named Will that came to the store today, and he's a handyman, and his business is Handyman Services. His phone number is 310-357-5396. And exactly what type of services? Plumbing, painting, drywall, electrical, windows, and more, as well as doors. So he is very, very handy, absolutely. And where he is all about services, number one, very polite gentleman. And just want to tell you thank you. Shout out to you, Will, when you hear this, get this link for this podcast. You're appreciated as well. And you can't take it away. When somebody is doing what they could do, they find out about an opportunity. That's what you're supposed to do. Absolutely. You can get a commercial, get some acknowledgement, get some win win. Absolutely. There's no other store I know in the world that you can go to the store and then actually get your pictures taken outside the store, get a promotional video for your business. At the same time, get honorable mentions on the store's podcast. So I want to tell you thank you very much. Shout you out, Mr. Williams. His name is Willie Williams, and Handyman Services, for taking advantage of the opportunity. And going forward, we have Les Pickett. Want to say shout out to you when he found out that Bone was, Factor House Records. Literally, he was like, "Oh my goodness," because he worked with Runoff Records from way back in the day. That he was excited. I mean, well, like they say, just stoked. It was like really cool. And so we plan to get his energy and his joy on the podcast soon. He works weekends, so it would have been really, really cool to have him on immediately. But it's really neat. He wants to be able to be prepared, and he has so much history, so many cassettes, and he knew the names of all the different CDs, songs, and so forth. So it's really neat for somebody to be able to be that engrossed into your work and have teamwork and camaraderie and great memories to share. So looking forward to Les Pickett uh, joining us here on the podcast. So shout out to you. Absolutely, absolutely. So right now, by chance, do you have a story or a backstory that you would like to share? Some words of wisdom at this time?
I just like to give a shout out to Handyman Will, because like
Okay.
they say, if you know how to mess with electricity, either you crazy or you know what you're doing. So I know he know what he doing, and I mean for his list of things that he do is to be that extensive. It's truly amazing. And people like that is like they well needed. And like they say, everybody don't have to go to college. If you
Mm,
pick up a trade, it's like just as good as going to college, because you can like start making money immediately.
mhm, mhm, absolutely. And with that in mind, I'll be sure to take a picture and make sure I have a picture already because I did put them on Instagram, the Made in Compton brand Instagram, that promotional video. And so I'll put those pictures in the comment area of the podcast too, so you all will have his information and see his detailed business card. I thought it stood out as well because he has pictures of, a paintbrush for painting, the scalpel for the drywall and so forth, that instead of a list with the bulleted list. I thought that was really appropriate. It was pretty cool. I noticed that right away. Yes, indeed. So with that in mind, that is business too, having business cards. So many people talk about you don't need this. You have a QR code or you have an online business card and so forth. And people don't use business cards anymore. Well, people that still do have business cards and they have business cards, please let them know about the Made in Compton store as well. They purchase something, and then we're going to help them with a jingle, these honorable mentions on the podcast. It's just nowhere, I don't know anywhere, any place else they're going to do that for somebody that's in business and still have their business cards and really would appreciate some assistance with marketing their business. Please share with them. Absolutely. So with that in mind, this is pretty much, a dozen minutes. Is this something that you would like to share before the next time, Bone?
Yeah, like they say, if you spend some money with us, we're gonna help you make some money. So it's only right. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Well said. Well said. All right. Until next time, everyone, have a great, great time.
Peace.